Hello, welcome back to the lovely back room and phone camera. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the attachment options that we have for the Savotta Kahakka Backpacks here. This is the 15 liter and this is the 25 liter here. This is like the fourth time I'm trying to make this video because it keeps getting way too long and way too complicated. And so I'm starting a little bit differently. This is all going to make sense in just a minute. Okay. So, what I am going to show you is size comparisons, like with the Kahakka and the Askare, as well as how to attach them in different ways, along with the Kukaro. Different sizes of different things. I will also try to explain or show, depending on if we get to it. Okay. So first off, I just want to explain the beaver tail system. That if you watch Endurance Room, Jess has already shown you guys probably the best description or the best visual, I don't know, way of doing the beaver tail. But I do just want to show you with using these four side compression straps and the G-hooks at the end of them. As long as it has 2 or 4 attachment points, you can stick it on the front of here. You don't need all of the webbing all over the front of the Kahakka backpack. So very comically, really, I would not actually do this, but I just wanted to show you that kind of system, leaving you a tuck-in spot for like a jacket or tarp or something like that, but having full modularity over the size and placement where you want to put a front pocket here. I have tested this on the 15 and on the 25 with all sorts of different crazy contraptions now. Let me try to get this 2x2 off of here. Because the really small pocket, I had to tighten down pretty tight just for the demonstration purpose. So, as you can see, it doesn't matter how small the pocket gets. You can stick it on the front of here without using Molly or PAL's webbing. So, go ahead and get this tightened back down. And I'm going to do some quick size comparisons for you. Actually, I'm going to show you the 4-liter side pocket thing real fast. All right. So we have all seen pictures. I probably don't have to do it for you right here, but attaching 4-liter side pockets, you can put one here and one here. They fit 2 of them perfectly here and 2 of them on the front of the 25-liter perfectly as well. Or a couple fun things that we figured out. One is that you can still use them as side pockets if what is in the side pocket weighs nothing. This is loft material. If you live in a place where it gets really cold in the winter, you know what I'm talking about. So this is under jacket, underpants, loft material here. It weighs nothing. If you want to hang side pockets on these side compression straps, you can absolutely do it with loft material here. Very nice. And since it's looped into the backside of this 4-liter side pocket, you can still extend out the bellows pocket as far as it goes and still use the G-hooks to come and attach to like a Kahakka or Askare, something like that. So it is entirely possible to have a bag that's like this wide. If it's winter and if you need to carry loft material, I don't recommend it anyway, but it's doable. But my favorite thing, absolute favorite thing that we figured out, this is on Reddit, by the way. Like, if you want hundreds of nerds just like me, go to Reddit, and this is where we're figuring some of this stuff out. Take a 4-liter side pocket, fully packed. Slide it into, it's a bit tighter fit in the side of the 15, but it still works. In the 25, it's perfect. Slip a 4-liter side pocket into the bellows. Go ahead and lock it down. Use whatever you would like to hit the top webbing or the side webbing here that's built into the side of the backpack above the pocket. Take something like elastic cord. Go ahead and come over to the top of the pocket. I don't know if you can see that. So this looks janky as hell, because it is janky as hell, but it's a starting point. You can see that you can lock this in there. Undo your system, whatever you have. Rip out that pocket, and if you put 2 female buckles and grab your favorite strap, you can potentially have 2 4-liter go bags stashed in these side pockets. I think that's my favorite thing right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that information, but it's my favorite thing to play with right now. So, size comparisons. We take this 25, and I am going to hold up a Kahakka. Come this way, a bit easier. So, size comparison to the 25-liter and the Kahakka. The Kahakka is fully packed with a tent right now. So this is probably as tall as it can possibly get. Discount this roll top. That means nothing when we're showing the weight distribution here. Boom. Discount this side pocket. You're looking at decent there. Decent there. The Kahakka and the 25-liter will make a perfect team. Perfect team. The Kahakka and the 15-liter there we go. Still a very nice team. Not as perfect. In practice, I have figured out that the Kahakka with the 15-liter, it feels like you keep swinging. Like you move your body and that balance wants to keep you moving a little bit. But I don't have that problem attaching the Kahakka to the 25. It has a slightly wider base and it centers that swinging balance easier there. Ascare. Perfect team, perfect match with the 15-liter. These were meant to go together. These were absolutely built for each other. The same story with the 25-liter. Ascare 100% goes with 25-liter and 15-liter. The Kahakka is better suited for the 25, but it also works great with the 15. If you're going to use the side pockets as the kind of front beaver tail style attachment, or using the molly, I'm going to use my Kahakka as the fill-in placeholder for the 12-liter side pockets. They're just about the same size, minus this roll top deal here. So same deal all the way up to a 12-liter side pocket will go on the front here. It will probably do a little bit better than the Kahakka on the 15-liter. The 12-liter side pocket will probably perform a tiny bit better than the Kahakka when attached to the 15-liter. Just in case people are clicking around, I gotta explain that a little bit better. Yeah, and then the 4-liter goes very well on the front as a single pocket as well. Use the middle ground between those to fill in the 6 and the 8-liter. Bags are falling everywhere now. The 3x3 and 3x4, like I showed you in the beginning, putting the 2x2. Any size pocket will fit very nice to the front here, as long as you have 2 or 4 attachment points. At this point, like, I could get another 40-minute video like I tried to make this video previously, and it got way too long. Just way too long, way too complicated. Yeah, it's really not worth showing attaching every single point here for you. But one thing I do want to show you is the kukaro. So taking the kukaro, folding everything into the back, and I buckled it together and tightened it down as hard as it will go. So it's wholly locked in there. Having this as a front medical or admin pouch, that looks pretty. That looks really pretty. You can even put a second one coming across the bottom here, or you could even lock it in even better by attaching to the second bottom webbing of the kukaro there, and bringing one of these up. Get the thumb in the right spot. There you go. So you see how I did that there. You could position this bag further down, further up, put one here, put a second kukaro across the bottom. Kind of what I'm trying to get at with this video here. Hello, kitty cat. This is the cat that loves to scratch Cordora. Little demon. It's like the perfect material for her claws. So this is a minefield of Savotta here that I gotta clean up like right now. But yeah, so pretty much what I'm trying to get at is use that beaver tail system, do whatever you like. It's kind of easy to play with and figure out. So there is that. I will very soon come back and show you guys how to make a modular hip belt for these, or make these into sling bags, or I even have little notes written right there. So turning into a sling bag, doing a modular hip belt, attaching these bags to the front of larger bags like a Yakati L and Yakati M. So stay tuned for that. If I didn't answer something for you, I will try to answer in a comment or something. But probably the better resource is Reddit. If you go to Reddit, you go to r/Savotta, there's a link thing in the description. There you're gonna find a lot more better information than I could give you answering any comments. Okay, I think that's about it. I think that's about it? Okay. All right. Bye-bye.